3 episodes.
Davey.
3 weeks running.
Davey.
Show me the money!
Davey.
Oh man, I wish, right? Actually, my last video got $50 for 50,000 views, which is quite good for me. But I've got friends that get, like, for 50,000 views, they'd get like £500. Like, put it this way, you know the woman that went to YouTube HQ and shot everyone up? She probably has a better CPM than me. Let's get on with the show.
Kirkham, Davey.
Welcome back to the weekend brief on a Wednesday, because I was dropped on the head as a child. The show where I talk about the news that we don't care about, but we take the piss out of it anyway. Today we're going to be talking about mine and all the other menopausal mums' favourite TV show, This Morning. Let's do this shit. Should doctors wear a fat suit to stop weight bias?
Combined, this weighs about 30 kilograms, which is about 5 stone. So that's quite a bit of weight. So I'm going to try it on, see how it feels. Okay, so that's me ready.
Right, straight off the bat, there's nothing wrong with being fat. But if you're going to complain, why don't you just stop eating, fatty? Why the hell do I have to appear fat? Because you feel uncomfortable? I've started running. I've started going to the gym because I don't want to be fat. That's like saying, hey Jim, we heard that you don't want to go in the army, so instead, look outside. We brought the battlefield to you. Here's your AK-47, don't forget to duck. What the fuck? I don't want to be that 40-year-old guy in a hospital bed just sweating out grease.
Do you have any vanilla milkshakes here?
Aye, we did before you arrived. If you want to be fat, that is absolutely fine. As long as you're not documentary fat, that, like, you need to have a word with yourself at that point. The best excuse for being fat from old people is,
It's not fair. It's not fair at all. I was saying this to Linda yesterday. It's not fair. I'll always be fat. I'll always be fat. And do you want to know why? It's because I've got an underactive thyroid. That's exactly why. I've had it since I was young. I'll always be fat. I'll always be fat. It's not fair. I don't even eat. I don't even eat.
yeah, that's why you're fat. Nothing to do with the 25th beef burger you've just shoved down your neck, Melinda. You're the Godzilla of battery farm chicken, for Christ's sake. You've killed more cows than swine flu. Just don't bring me into this shit because I'm anorexic for life, motherfuckers. Yeah, so it doesn't matter what weight you are. If somebody seriously looks down on you because you're too skinny or too fat, that's not a you problem. That's just them being a fucking dick. Does DMing someone else mean you're having an affair? Well, it's nice to see that This Morning are using that platform to answer the real questions of society.
So micro-cheating, as I said, is it just as bad as having a full-blown affair? Well, we're joined by two women with very different opinions. We have author and reality star Rebecca Jane and journalist Lottie Daly. Good morning.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And journalist Lottie Daly. Good morning. Lottie Daly.
Oh, fucking hell. Lottie Daly. That's a very nice floral gown you've got on there, Lottie Daly. I often wake up in the morning and think, I wonder what Lottie Daly's thoughts are if DMing people is classed as micro-cheating. Oh, piss off.
Give me an example of a DM that you might have had, okay, that Rebecca would probably say, oh, that's too flirty, and you've considered to be absolutely fine. So it's not been from your partner.
Okay, so I get messages a lot.
Yeah, sure, Lottie. Oh, Lottie. I'm so sorry, I just can't stop laughing at that name, man. Like, her face and, like, what she wears just suits her name so well. You just know Lottie Daly's that typical mum to go home to her husband and go,
Hey, I tell you what, Mike, I've been on my feet all day. I've never sat down all day.
well, actually, Lottie, you were sitting down on This Morning talking absolute shite. So you've embarrassed yourself, haven't you? This is why I didn't go to Summer in the City, because most of the lineup is just 50 Lottie Dalys. They'll be on stage like, Are you ready? I can't hear you. No, mate. Just fuck off. This is the thing with shows like This Morning. They'll have topics such as, what happened to the disappearance of Madeleine McCann? Now, to discuss this serious subject, who do you think they'd get? Maybe it's a researcher, somebody that was there at the time, somebody with facts and informative opinions. No? Do you know who we need to crack this case? Peter Andre.
So Peter, we know that you know something about mysterious girls. What do you think happened to dearest Madeleine? Well, if we look at the facts, she went missing.
Oh, great. Thanks for stopping by and cracking the case, Peter. I'll just let the authorities know they can call off the search. Man, who the fuck cares what Peter Andre thinks in this situation? What is he? Omniscient? Do you know what? That is like saying...
Bro, I think I'm having a heart attack. Alright, should I call 999 or something? No. Get Gino De Campo on the line.
I don't want to hear anything that Peter Andre has to say unless it's about... well, whatever the hell Peter Andre is famous for. I don't even know what he does anymore. Oh, he's releasing books. Brilliant. I know he's a nice guy, but I'm a nice guy, and I don't get a book deal. I just get offered 10% vouchers at Greg's, and that can only be used, like, before 11 AM. Who wants a cheese and onion pasty with a side of shit in the settle for breakfast? Not me, motherfuckers! To be fair, Peter Andre did take Katie Price off the market, so if that doesn't deserve a knighthood, I don't know what does. Should grandparents ask for consent before kissing grandchildren?
It's actually very simplistic. It's just that we allow children to decide who can or can't touch their body, when, how, what, where, which is just to keep them safe.
Or they have to ask in advance.
They have to ask permission, yes.
Fucking done, man. I'm fucking done with this shit. Sorry, did I read that right? Like, how's that even up for debate? Who's the grandpa? Bill Cosby. I'd love to see what Christmas is like in your house.
Hey kids, since it's Christmas, we're gonna play a game. Yes! How do we play, Dad? Okay, you're gonna love it. It's called Run Away from Grandpa. Why? Well, he's a paedophile. So, don't get caught.
Can we just look at the logic here? You're telling them that their grandparent can't kiss them. However, on Christmas, a fat old guy breaks into the house and leaves presents everywhere and eats all your food. No wonder we've got so many rapists walking around. Would you go into Subway and say the supplier isn't allowed to touch the ingredients? No, you wouldn't, because without the first supplier, there's no ingredients, meaning there's no sandwich. Therefore, without a grandparent, there's no father, meaning there's no son. So shove your argument where the sun doesn't shine, Mary. I can imagine you would do this if one year Gramps got carried away and just slipped a tongue in. Can you imagine that?
Go on, Lucy. Say hello to Grandpa. There you go. Go on. Give him a hug. Dad, what the fuck?
They've got to retake their driving tests, they're losing their free bus passes, and they can't even kiss their own flesh and blood. Jesus Christ, if Dickinson Real Deal gets took off the TV, me granddad's gonna need a treble heart bypass. Gemma Collins on starting a family and adopting a baby. Oh, come on, man. Hasn't the kid been through enough? Okay, so let us get this right. Gemma Collins gets to ruin an African kid's life, but I can't even assault one of the local ones. Sounds about white. To be fair to Gemma, you only have to look at this week's episode of our brand new show to see she'd be a brilliant role model for a little African kid.
Vagina's on fire, man. Sorry, I've got to air it. Got an itch it, sorry. Lucas, my vagina is on fire. No, I feel like I'm getting an infection.
What, like a urinary infection?
It stinks, doesn't it? It's like yeast.
Thrush.
Oh, sorry, it's on fire. Please get me... Ouch, it's killing me. Sorry, guys, it really is.
I wouldn't even be surprised if we found Madeleine McCann in that thing. Is this like our equivalent of Captain America having America's ass? That ain't just any fanny, lads. That's Britain's funny. This week's Cam needs no explanation. People in Sunderland want to stop defecating in the street. And I think I'm going to just leave the episode on that, because I don't think anything else sums up Sunderland than people shitting in the street. To be fair to people in Sunderland, a shit in the street would probably lighten the mood a bit. I just want to say quickly that you've absolutely smashed the likes in the last 2 videos. I can't thank you enough. It just shows that I must be doing something right, or you might just feel sorry for us, which is probably the best bet. So 4,000 likes again, and the weekend brief will carry on to next week. Subscribe to cure my alcohol addiction. Leave a comment letting us know what you think. Was it as good as last week's? Was it not? Shout out for this video are Soph and Jake Melvs, so thanks for tweeting Cam Kirkham baby and retweeting me tweet. If you want a shout out for the weekend brief, all you need to do is just literally tweet Cam Kirkham baby and I shout out like 2 people, or just retweet me tweet on Twitter if you want to do that. And on that note, I don't know, mate, I'm gonna be fucking sitting by myself watching Netflix and crying myself to sleep. So have a good night yourself.